Come gather round, friends, and I'll tell you a tale of a road made of dust and a law meant to fail. In the middle of summer, 'neath the Mississippi sun, where the work of the many was stopped by the gun. With the red clay awaiting and the moon on the rise, and the shadow of hate hiding back in the eyes. Young James was a local, had the South in his blood. He knew how the fear can come down like a flood. And Mickey and Andrew, they came from the north to help pull the stars and the justice seat forth. They didn't have rifles, they didn't have shields, just a map and a mission in the cotton white fields. The Ford station wagon, it rattled and shook with a list of the names in a small charred book. They visited the ruins of a church burned to coal, where the spirit of Moses had taken its toll. But the law was a-watching from a car painted white, waiting for the sun to give way to the night. The deputy stopped him, said, "You're driving too fast." But the clock on the wall said the die had been cast. He kept him in shadows till the hour was late. Then he opened the cell and he opened the gate. He told him, "Get moving, get out of this town," while the ghosts of the hollow were all circling round. The headlights were following the ghost in the rear, the smell of the pine wood, the cold taste of fear. They were run off the road by the men in the sheets, who don't use the courtrooms, who don't use the streets. And the screams in the swamp were just swallowed by trees, as the killers knelt down on their blood-spattered knees. Then they took to the bulldozers, they took to the mud, to cover the tracks and the stains of the blood. They buried him deep in the belly of a dam, while the sheriff was eating his bacon and ham. And the neighbors looked out from their porches of tin, and they bolted the doors to keep the truth from coming in. For 44 days the world turned its head, searching the rivers for the bones of the dead. They found bodies and branches, they found them in streams, the discarded remains of 1,000 dark dreams. But the three boys were hidden beneath tons of the grit, while the men who had done it would brag of their wit. Now the judge in his robe, he's a fine, upright man. He says, "We'll do what we can if we feel that we can." But the jury is made of the same dusty clay that watched as the wagon was led far away. And the killers go walking, they're buying the bread, while the weight of the mountain sits over the dead. So you can talk of the heroes, you can talk of the brave, but the wind only whistles round a nameless old grave. And the red clay of Neshoba remains just as red as the day that the three of them were put to their bed. And the road is still open, and the stars are still cold, and the story of justice is yet to be told.